So not wasting much of the time, guys, we are quickly starting this particular session. Before starting the session, I would like to welcome each one of you in our digital marketing orientation class. And before starting, I just want to promise on one thing, that by end of this session, you will be having a great knowledge about this particular industry. You will be at a stage where you can work on any difficult task in digital marketing domain, or any kind of a situation you will be ready for. So we'll be just starting this particular session with the agenda of the class, where I'll be giving you the complete understanding that what all we will be discussing in today's class. So the first thing that, guys, we will be sharing or we'll be discussing about is the introduction. After the introduction, we will be talking about what, why, how of digital marketing. So means, what is digital marketing, why you should care about this industry, and how digital marketing actually works. Then third point is something which is right structure to learn digital marketing, that what can make you more effective. Maybe you are at a different stage. Someone is just heard digital marketing first time, and someone who is already doing something in digital marketing. So maybe you guys are at a different stages. But what is the right structure that you all can follow to become effective in this industry, to become or gain expertise in this industry? So that is something I'll be talking about at step 3. Fourth step is really important for all of you to understand how you will get a job in the market, how you will get the freelancing projects in the market. This is what is actually you guys really wanted to do after the course. Fifth step is artificial intelligence in digital marketing, which is how we have applied AI in this industry and how you guys can take the advantage of AI as well during your learning. Sixth is surprise. So ultimately, for all of you, giving your more than 1 hour here, 1.5 hour here in this particular session. So this is an appreciation for all of you. This is in return, we are giving you a surprise that really limited to all those people who will be staying in the session till the end. So if you want to get the surprise, just don't leave this session till the end and understand each and every aspects. So let me just start with my introduction part first, guys. My name is Dipanshu Jaiswal. I'm working as a CEO at IIM SKILLS. And definitely I'm managing all these projects related to your digital marketing training, my marketing team, right? So I definitely can say I am the one who definitely can help you to understand the complete journey from starting as a web developer, working into digital marketing, and then reaching at this position. So I can give you the complete understanding that how actually industry works, right? And yeah, if I'll talk about my journey, I started as a web developer in 2008. And then since then, I worked like 3-4 years for web development, or I started my own web designing agency as well. Then in 2012, I added digital marketing as a service. I started delivering this digital marketing service to my clients. And this is the one when I started exploring this industry, when they demanded for it. And then slowly, gradually, within this so many years, I have gained that kind of expertise on the various aspects of digital marketing, starting from very scratch, like understanding Google Ads, SEO, social media, Facebook, and all these things. Then moving to the some interesting part, or even more, you can say comprehensive learning, which is kind of a marketing automation, strategy building, funnel creation, all these things. And then in today's era, which is the era of AI. So learning about different aspects of AI that digital marketing can be clubbed with, and how digital marketing can be more effective with the implementation of AI. So this is what we will be discussing in this particular session. This is what my journey is, and this is what I really recommend to all of you, to keep building the new skills in this industry, because it is important. It is not like you started today as a Facebook ad manager, or maybe you started and to grow in future, reach at the higher position. If you want to become more effective in the industry, then you have to learn every aspect of it, which is coming in your way, which is coming with the time, which is coming with the technologies. So you have to understand all that aspects, right? So this is my journey so far. And right now I'm working with IIM Skills. And this is what I'll be suggesting you to go ahead, explore this industry, learn all the things, and definitely keep upgrading yourself. Then if I'll talk about, guys, how IIM Skills has started. So in 2015, IIM Skills started with digital marketing master course after having more than 10 years of experience with his co-founder and the fellow traders. They started it, they crafted a well-structured digital marketing program which can help what they are already doing. That's what they are doing with their own projects. They are getting millions of users on their websites. Then slowly, gradually, you can, like, if I talk about after just launch of a 1 year, like within just 1 year after launch, we received more than 1,000 professional digital. We have trained more than 1,000 professional in the industry. So all the people like from 2015 to 2016, they get to learn. The number is more than 1,000. And yeah, if I talk about what about those people right now, where they are. So if I talk about all these things, then all those people are working in digital marketing industry. And the best part, they still can access our training program. Why? Because as I said, digital marketing is evolving domain. So it keeps on changing. So when it keeps on changing, then you need to understand the people who learned it in 2015, at that time, the things were different. At that time, people are using Facebook more. Now people using Instagram more. Similarly, at that time, maybe people were not using Pinterest, people were not using Snapchat, but today they are using. Maybe there was TikTok in India as well, but right now it is not here. So industry is evolving, industry is changing. So the people who learn in 2015, now they have a different part of learning is available in the industry currently. So you cannot say that when you learn something in 5 years back or 10 years back, now you still can make use of those skills. Yes, those are valuable, but you have to keep change, keep evolve. You have to keep learn the new things. And that is what we are offering. So the person who enrolled is in 2015 with us, that person still can access all of the course content in 2025 as well, in 2030 as well. Why? Because they become a lifetime member of IIM Skills once they taken our course. So same with you, you complete the course, but you stay the member of IIM Skills for forever. So whenever you feel like you need an upgradation, you need to go through new things, see new content, you can log your account and you can access all of it. Now, if I'll just move within next 2 years, within 33 countries are part, and we receive the application from more than 33 plus countries across the world. In 2022, we ranked #1 by India TV for highest placement records. Then, if I'll talk about, there are various media houses, whether you talk about Economics Times or you talk about like India Today, you talk about Times of India, all these media houses mentioned us for various reasons. Right, maybe some of them ranked us for highest placement records, and some of them rank us for most affordable value outcome based program. So for an example, like in the same value, we are giving the maximum outcome. Now, if I'll talk about 2023, the AI revolution came when everyone is talking about AI. People are exploring AI related things. Then in 2022, we already did all that research. And in 2023, January, we have launched AI-based digital marketing course as well. That will be an additional resource for all the people who previously enrolled with us. So for an example, if somebody has enrolled in 2015, do you think that person get the learning on AI thing at that time? Absolutely no. But yeah, that learning we have given to them in 2023 without charging them any additional amount. Why? Because that is something new for them and that is something needed for them. And that is something we committed to them that they will become a lifetime member for our learning management system. Right? So they can learn all the latest things forever. Same way, in 2024, we have launched OTT and native ads. So I guess everyone is so much aware that in today's time, nobody is watching the traditional channels. Nobody is watching like the normal TV series, TV channels or something. Most of the people are going forward towards OTT. They are watching web series, they're watching the movies over there, and they're consuming the content on OTT. So that OTT is something which is breaking the industry in current time. Everyone is following that. And yes, when what we do as a marketer. What we do as a marketer is where the audience is. We have to reach there, right? In traditional way, people reach at malls, people reach at market to do their marketing stuffs. But in the online industry, in the digital industry, what we do, we reach on those locations where people are already available, where people are reaching, whether it is Instagram, whether it is YouTube, or it is Google, or it is any other channel. So wherever people are available, wherever audience is available, where are the number of like or masses are available, that is the right platform to do the marketing and to find out your niche categories. So similarly, OTT is same. Like in today's time, you see when you watch cricket matches, football matches, or anything, there are a number of millions of people watching that OTT, watching that serial, watching that series. So you can reach to these people. You can reach to their phones. You can reach to them by just showing your ad in the middle. So this is what OTTs are also offering, and we are teaching you that. And same, the person enrolled in 2015, they don't know what is OTT. But the people in 2024, they are using OTT. So we are again giving you the lifetime upgradation. So you will be going ahead, learning all the latest things launched in 2024. Similarly, now it is 2025. But after you enroll with us at IIM Skills, it will be like whatever is there in 2026, whatever is there in 2030, you don't have to worry about, because you have already taken something which is taking care of all your future upgradation as a learning platform, right? So this is the advantage, and this is our journey as well. We are also known for keeping everything new or fresh for our student. So in 2023, we launched AI. 2024, we launched OTT and natives. And maybe in 2025, we have again something new coming up. Definitely that will be shared with all of you, right? Once you become member of IIM Skills. Now, if I just moving forward, guys, this is our journey. This is how IIM Skills is started, and this is how we have built till in next 10 years or in last 10 years. So now, if I just move ahead and understand who all actually join our courses. So the people who actually join our courses, they are either a student who like actually looking for some career, get some growth in their like current career maybe, or they want to streamline or get some stable jobs in the market. Second, the working professional. It is the good number of working professional who is joining us. Why? Because most of the industry has a stagnant growth. They're not able to grow much in their current industry. So what they decided something that where they can just go ahead and can learn some new skills which can actually enhance them to get a better job, or just enter into an industry which is a growing. So this is what working professional is actually looking forward to. Then housewives, or you can say the people on sabbatical or the people on the breaks, what they do, they took a break from their current job. Why? Either they are not liking it, or maybe they have some very important like requirements of their house. So most of the cases, housewife, they have requirement of a house after their marriages, after their children's. They took a break on, let's say, their careers. But when they try to enter in the career again, then skills are not matched. So this is one of the reasons that people like they want to add some new skills to restart. So this is why digital marketing is again something which can definitely help you to restart your career by just learning it in 4 5 months. So within investing 3 months, 6 months in these courses, that can actually help you to go ahead and restart your career. Then when I'm talking about digital marketing professional, so why digital marketing professional do our training? They do it because let's say I am a digital marketer. I learned in 2015, 16, 17, any year. But as I said, digital marketing is evolving. So people working, they feel limited. They feel outdated. They feel that now my techniques are not working. Maybe something has changed in the industry. Maybe something new came up in the industry. So I need to learn all those new techniques. I need to learn all those new platforms which are there. So that's why they enroll and learn the newest things of industry. Then business owner and entrepreneur. So ultimately, guys, you are working for some business people, right? Whether you work as an employee or you work as a freelancer. In both the cases, you will be working for some business, right? So they are paying you. Similarly, those businesses are getting their work done by you. Either you are an employee for them or you are a freelancer for them. But in both the cases, what you are doing, they should be aware. I cannot, let's say you are a business owner and you given digital marketing to someone that, okay, do my digital marketing for my business. But what that person is actually doing, you won't be able to understand all these things unless you don't know it yourself. Or let's say if that person is stuck somewhere, you won't be able to help them. Or maybe you cannot decide your goals. So if I hire someone, that person cannot say, okay, your company can be like just 2x in next 1 year. That is, I am the one who will decide it. I am the one who decided, okay, with the power of digital marketing, I can do all these things. And after applying all these things, I can expect my business will be 5x or 10x. So if I know that my business can be 10x, then I put my efforts accordingly. But if somebody is working for me and he's just saying to me that your business is only can be 2x, then I have to believe that person, right? So for business owner and entrepreneur, it is very important to understand what goals can be achieved with the help of digital marketing. And initially, you also can apply it yourself unless you are not too busy in other jobs. If you are busy in handling the company, then definitely you can hire a few marketing people, guide them, align them with your goals, and then they will be performing and you will be just analyzing because you know digital marketing. And at the end, seeking for freelancing and passive income sources, if I'll talk about this, then this is most of the people already doing in the industry. So whether you are working in the sales or you working in the HR, maybe you're working even the government job employees, they are even doing some freelancing with the help of digital marketing. They are earning some extra income throughout their careers. People going to colleges, they are working on freelancing projects, they are getting some earning during their college days. So for everyone, the opportunity is available, and freelancing is something which is very much available in digital marketing, right? Same passive income, the people who want to generate a different source of income which can be regular in future. So for an example, I am working here, maybe I'll be working for next 10 years, maybe I'll be working for next 5 years, but what after that? Everyone has a thought that I'll be working till 40s, till 50s, or till 45, or till 35, whatever it can be. Maybe you have a 30 as a number that I'll work till 30, right? So, but you need to build something. You need to build some passive source of income that can be taken care of your all expenses. How you do this? Unless you don't have anything which can give you the earning. So in digital marketing, there are various opportunities available for passive income generators, or let's say to start something which can be your full-time passive, right? From passive to full-time in future. Currently, maybe it will be a passive, but after 5 years, when you plan to retire or when you plan to like don't do any job, then that can be your main source of income as well, right? So this is what people usually look forward to when they start learning about digital marketing. I just wanted to know from each one of you, write down in the chat box, what is your source of like motivation? Why you want to do this? You want to do this for what reason? You are a student, want to build a stable career. So if you are a student, just write student want to build career. And if you are a professional looking for growth, same professional looking for growth. So similar way, housewife or sabbatical, right? Restart the career. So now if I'm just moving forward, I know that who all my audience is. And for my audience, I really want to make this session really valuable. So I really want all of you to understand one very important concept at first. And that concept is you all are planning to switch yourself into digital marketing, correct, guys? But when you are planning to stay in digital marketing industry, when you are planning to work in digital marketing industry, then you also need to understand very important aspects here, like why you choose in this industry, what will be your job as an employee. So now if I talk about industry expectation, then the help of industry expectation, what we can understand is why people will hire me, right? So let's say I am the one who done a digital marketing course. And after doing my digital marketing course, I'm going for a job, applying on a job, and they are saying, we cannot hire you. Your skill set doesn't match with us. We cannot hire you because your skill sets are not appropriate or maybe not the one what we needed, right? So these kind of answer you most of the time you heard in the interviews, but why you heard these kind of interview, why you get these kind of feedbacks? Because you have not done your prior research, you have not done your prior study before learning this course. So for me, what is important is knowing the industry. So let's say first, if I know what people are gonna demand from me, I know that if I am going for a job for a digital marketer, what actually business needs. First, I need to understand what actually business needs. So once I understood this part, that what actually business needs or what business people wants from me, why they are hiring a digital marketer, if I know all these things, talk about the things, how you like convince them, but you never thought of understanding the industry. Let's talk about problem solvings in the interview. Let's talk about what your business is facing. Let's give them the solution within the interview. If you just do this, trust me, you are the one who will get a job, not the other people. And why you will get a job? Because you know what are their actually requirement. You know what exactly they are seeking, right? And when both things match, when their requirements and your solutions or your interview skills, then both matched, then they hire you, right? So they want to show some confidence on your skills, but when how they show it? By not looking at your resume. They look at your understanding of the industry and product, understanding of the skills. When they see this, then they will hire you. Then they understand, okay, you are the right one to hire. Okay, so to understand this more deeply, we have to understand first industry expectation. So what are the industry expectation? Way one, I'll simply write it, or the way two, I'll teach you how to find it. To find, we will be taking one scenario, and then once we find a scenario, and then we will be writing it here. You are running a company, ABC Private Limited. What this company actually do? They sell some products. Maybe we can take it as a shoe, as a product. They are looking to hire someone. They want to hire a digital marketer who can help them to grow their business in the simple terms. Now, let's say you all guys are running this company. Consider that you are the owner of this company. Now, you have one number with you. When somebody came to you for interview and they asked you, sir, you are hiring for digital marketer, may I know what kind of a business you are doing currently, how you are doing the business currently? So let's say they are telling you, I have my stores and we are doing some of digital marketing and we get 1000 customers, 1000 leads or customers, whatever you can say. If nobody knows the leads or customers, then let me just help you to understand. Leads are the one who actually shown interest in your product and services. So for an example, if you are selling something and I came on your website, I given you my details like phone number, name, email ID to inquire about it, then I became a lead for you. Similarly, if you are selling something on a shop or on your outlet, then I came to your company, I came to your showroom, I checked out your product services, then I became a customer or lead for you, right? So the people who actually reach you, they are your leads. So you have 1000 leads and customers, and they have already doing 100 sales within these number of leads. So 1000 leads and they are making 100 sales already in their first month, or maybe in their second month, whatever it is. So in the current month or in the current situation. So I can write it here. It's a current situation, right? Now, if I just ask you one very simple question, if you want to make your sales to 200, tell me guys, what you will be doing to make your sales 200, what you will be doing and what needs to be done. Tell me guys, quickly in the chat box. 2000 leads, Jocelyn is saying. What rest of the people are thinking? Quickly. Good quality leads. Okay, Akash. How will I get a good quality leads? More leads to be generated as 2000. Okay. That's it. No more guesses. Okay, so let me just share it with you. You guys are correct. So being a business owner, I am not the one who care about quality much. Being a business owner, I'll be thinking more of like that I need to generate more customers. If I'll get more leads, then I'll be able to convert more and then I'll be able to get more sales. Right? This is what business mindset help you to think, not a marketer mindset. Right? Akash is saying good quality leads. But business people is not looking at this scenario as particularly as a marketing angle. They are just looking it from an angle that we have less number of people visiting our showroom, less number of people visiting our website. They will see it like, okay, let's increase the number of people on our website. Let's increase the number of, like, let's say users who will be coming to us, or let's increase the footfall at our showroom. So we will be selling more. Correct. And this is, yes, this is the correct way also in the first impression. So when I'm looking at this, 2000 leads can help me to generate 200 sales. But when I move ahead, then I'll be able to generate 3000 leads from 300 sales from 3000 leads, and then 400 sales from the 4000 leads. So this is kind of my graph will be, yes or no? My graph will be like this. I'm increasing the leads and that is increasing the number of sales. My graph will look like this. So this is their first expectation, I can say. Anybody who is hiring you, they have their one of the major expectation, lead generation or customer acquisition. Either they want you to generate more leads for them, or they want you to acquire more customer for them. Right? Both are same. Maybe industry can be different. So customer acquisition, lead generation, job is same. But why they want it? They want it to grow their sales. They want it to grow their revenue. Right? So lead generation or customer acquisition is something which is the first thing came into any person's mind to increase their sales. They think, okay, let's get more people, let's get more leads. And then we will be doing more number of sales. So this is the first expectation, and this is why you will see. I hope all of you already check out the jobs in the market. All of you already knows that what kind of jobs are available. If you don't aware, if you are not aware exactly, then let me also share with you. Most of the jobs you will see on the internet, people are hiring for generate more leads. Do you know Google ads, Facebook ads, expertise in Google ads, expertise in SEO, expertise in meta ads? They are asking for all these things. Why? Because with the help of these advertisement, with the help of these platforms, they want to generate more customers, right? Now, second thing. This is the very basic one. This everyone can easily understand. You guys easily guessed it that 2000 leads needs for the increasing the number of sales. So this is the kind of a visible maths problem. Like 100 sales from 1000 leads, 200 sales from the 2000 leads. It's a very simple maths problem, which you easily solve. But what is not simple is to way beyond, to see beyond this, right? So now to see beyond this, what do you need to do? You need to find the problems which are hidden, the problems which are not visible. So the problem which is not visible here is 900 people not buying their product. Correct? Yes or no? 900 people are not buying your product. No, they are not interested. They are not interested. I cannot say they are not interested. They are interested. They were interested in your product. That's why they inquired. All of you have some intent when you try to look for something. If I'm searching for buying new t-shirts for myself, then maybe I want to purchase some t-shirt. I have a mindset to purchase a t-shirt. But that is the other case why I dropped that plan. But when I search for something, I will be the one, or I am the one who actually want to understand and have some intent to buy the product, or looking for someone who has an intent to buy the product. Okay, so now coming to this, that these 900 people are actually not buying your product, and the reason why they are not buying. This is something which you need to figure it out as a marketer, or to become a marketer who is effective. So this kind of a marketer who generate leads, who say themselves, I am an expert, I can generate Google ads and Facebook ad, like, and I can run the leads or generate the leads for you. You can find many people like this. You can say everyone, even the 90% industry is like this, but they don't know actually how to help businesses. They actually don't know that how to give maximum output or ROI based output to the businesses. To do that, it takes efforts. It takes even more understanding and research on the product or on the marketing side. So to do this, what needs to be done? It is very simple. It is not very much or very big rocket science. It is a very small understanding that you need to do. Okay, so now I'm asking why these people are not buying their product? Why these 900 people are not buying their product? Can you tell me, guys? I'll show you the live difference right now. I'll show you the difference right away within this session, that what actually the mindset is of like consumer mindset is. So tell me, guys, why they 900 people are actually not buying the product? Write it down in the chat box quickly. Guys, do it quickly. The product is not related, trust issue, inefficient marketing, maybe product price comparison, value is not worth the money, not meeting their needs, right? Everyone is saying different things, correct, guys? If you will see the reply of everyone, people are saying different things. So what we understand with this, we understand that these 900 people can have a multiple reason to not purchase your product. And how we understand this? We understand this just by understanding the consumer journey. And how you understand the consumer journey? It is important by looking at yourself. Maybe in some cases, you don't buy the product because of prices. Maybe in other cases, you don't buy the product because of the trust. Maybe in some cases, you don't buy the product because of a second thought. Maybe in some cases, you don't purchase the product because this is not meeting your requirements. Maybe in some cases, you don't buy because you forget about it. You searched for it and then you like missed buying this time. And then no communication comes from the like you can say other side, or no ads shown by that company, and then you missed it. You bought it from someone else in future. So why you like dropped your plan to purchase something from in the first time? Because of various reason, correct, guys? It is not always the one who is writing second thought, you always get second thought, right? The one who is saying price, you always phrase price issue. It is not like this. It is like in different cases, there will be a different situation. And in different situation, you consider the different things. For an example, let's talk about example more. Let's say there is a company ABC Private Limited. They are selling shoes, and there is another company Adidas, which is also selling shoes. So which shoes you would like to purchase? ABC Private Limited, or you want to purchase from Adidas? But why? When we go deeper to understand this, because you already familiar with this brand, you are already aware about their company name, their brand value, their brand presence, their brand visibilities, right? It is one of the thing. When I said Adidas, it is very big company which is already very much established. So now when I'm talking about why you want to purchase from Adidas, or Adidas is a very big brand. So comparison with ABC company is also not right. But let's say if I'll take some very small companies, maybe. Okay. So now this time, guys, when it is about comparison, let's say we are taking this time a smaller comparison. Let's say ABC Private Limited, or maybe some another company. Maybe some of you heard about it. Asian. Asian is again shoes company. So if Asian shoes is there in the market and ABC shoes is there in the market, both has a similar price. Which one you would like to purchase? Write it down in the chat box. Okay, Asian one, better quality one. The product lasts long. Okay. How would you know all these things, Bala? Unless you don't use it. First time you have to purchase anyone. Better quality. You will get to know the quality like once you use something. Let's say same quality. Both are of a same quality. The question is not about Nike. It's about either ABC or Asian, right? By taking reviews in the market, correct? Who will be available in the market? Which one is doing the marketing? Which one is getting the reviews? Which one is posting the reviews on internet? Brand matters, right? So guys, if I talk about, let's say Asian, Roadster, Campus, all these companies are something which people already heard about. But ABC is something people are never heard about, right? When let's say ABC company is something which people never heard about, then it is very difficult for people to purchase that kind of a product which they never heard before in any form. Maybe Asian you heard in various form. You heard it through reviews. You heard it through, let's say, some advertisement. Maybe you'd seen that shoes on Amazon, sponsored shoes. So maybe you have seen their marketing. You have seen them because of their marketing previously. But if you have never seen something before, and if that comes to you first time, then I hope each one will be skeptical to make that purchase. You will be hesitant to make that purchase. Correct? Yes or no? I never said ABC is Indian brand. Muskan. Okay, Priya. Yes. Bala. Yes. Correct. So if I am correct, then definitely you guys will be hesitant to buy something which you never heard before. But if you heard about some brand before, maybe you never used it, you likely to go to that brand within the same price range, within the same quality range. You would like to go to the brand which you already heard about, which is already visible and which is already heard by you. Then it comes with brand awareness. So the second important aspect is most of the time you will see any business who is doing good business, they are generating good leads. Their next aim is their next aim is to get their brand recognized. So which we say brand awareness or visibility. By doing this, what will happen? By doing this, what will happen? By doing this, all those people who previously not purchasing the ABC shoes, they likely to purchase them. Why? Because now they heard about ABC already, like other brands. When they compare ABC Roadster, ABC Asian, ABC Campus, then they have a fair comparison. They have, okay, I heard about ABC as well. I heard about Campus as well. Okay, both are same quality, both are at same price. Let's go ahead and try this ABC one, right? So you will have more trust on that. Why? Because you already have that kind of awareness and visibility about the product. And when you have that kind of a visibility, it help you to get convert. So now if I talk about brand awareness and visibility, what actually it is doing, it is helping you to convert those people who are skeptical about your brand or company. So I can say after doing this campaign or after working on my brand awareness and visibility, I at least can convert a 5% more people. Let's say previously it is 10% of conversion rate. How many of you know conversion rate? Conversion rate is something, guys, number of people getting converted out of 100. Very simple. How many people are getting converted out of every 100? So let's say if 100 people from 1000, then if I just remove 10 from both sides, it will be 10 people out of every 100. So when it's 10 people out of 100, it means percentage of conversion rate is 10%. Now, if I start working on my brand awareness and visibility, can I say that at least 5% people start believing me? Out of these 900 people, out of all those people who are not purchasing, I am expecting a 5% of growth on my brand, 5% of growth on my product selling. Why? Because of my brand awareness. So if I can expect this, then I can say that after doing this, my conversion rate will be CR. I can just write it here. My conversion rate will be 15%. And once my conversion rate will be 15%, then how many sales I'll be doing in the 2000 leads? I increase the 1000 lead, but I also increase the conversion rate by working on my brand. So how many sales I'll be ending up out of 2000 leads? So with the 15% of rate, I'll be doing 300 sales in 2000 leads. What next? When I talk about what next, guys, then there is still opportunity. We just solved the one reason, trust issue. We have not solved any other issue. We just solved the one issue, which is brand value and the trust issue. We have to solve other issues as well. Correct? To solve those issues, we just have to find out what are the other problems that people actually are facing. So when I'm talking about what people are facing other problem, then we have to figure it out why these 1700 people are actually not buying your product. Right? And when it's about these 1700 people out of these 2000 who are not buying my product, what could be the reason next? The reason is same, what you guys have said. It could be the price. It could be the opportunity that I don't want it right now. It could be the availability, that product is not available at the time when I need it. It could be the one that maybe I'm waiting for some offers. It could be the one that maybe I need some, let's say, I'm waiting for some sales to be happen. Does this happen with all of you? Your salary is not credited and you are waiting to buy that product. But one by one, we will be discussing all the problems. So now this time we will be discussing all the problem which is related to nurturing. Nurturing is very impactful thing in digital marketing or in the consumer behavior. So nurturing is something which help your audience to stay connected with you, right? So now let's talk about what are the reasons that nurturing can solve. So out of these 1700 people, maybe some of the people are not purchasing your product because right now they don't have that kind of a money. Let's say my product cost, let's say I am Apple, I am selling iPhones. and my product costs 70,000 rupees as a iPhone 16, right? 74,000 actually. So right now you don't have a 74,000 rupees. What you have is 50,000 rupees. You are waiting. Okay, let me get 24,000 rupees more in next month's salary, and then I'll make a purchase. Does it happen with you? Yes or no? Yes, with most of you. Let's say I'm giving another example. Maybe you are seeing, okay, that Amazon Great Indian Sale is going to be live, or maybe Flipkart Big Billion Day sales is going to be live in future after 10 days, 15 days, or maybe after 1 month. And the product you are purchasing of 74,000 rupees iPhone, it will be available at 65,000 or maybe at 68,000. You will be saving some 6 to 8,000 rupees. Would you consider waiting rather impulse buying? Yes or no? Might some of you may wait based on the situation. If something you cannot wait, then definitely you will buy. But yeah, most of the people who don't have an urgent need, they will wait. So now there are two reasons already where you are very much interested, but you are not purchasing the product right away. You are waiting for the products to be at the level or in your budget. Similarly, maybe there are reasons that you are looking for some friends. Maybe I'm looking this for someone. Maybe I'm looking it for someone who is actually, let's say, not for myself. I'm looking for someone, for some of my friends who will have birthday next month, right? So let's say my friend is saying that I'll give you a party, or maybe I'm looking for some resort, some hotels for them, where he can give us a party, some restaurant for them. So I am not the end user. I'm not the one who will be buying the product, but yes, he will be the one. Correct? Again, there are more cases that there are various cases that can be solved with the help of nurturing. Let's say maybe you are purchasing something which can be used after 4 months. Maybe I'm going for a travel. If I'm going for a travel, if I specifically to the industry, if I'm going for some kind of a travel, then I may book myself for all those things before 3 months or 4 months. I book my flight tickets before 3 months. I'll book my hotels, book my tours and everything before 1 or 2 months, right? So I'll do all these things. And when I do all these things, then I am the one who is searching right away. I'm searching in April for the flight in July, or maybe for the flight in August. So, but I'm not the one who immediately buy your flight ticket. I'll wait. I'll see, okay, what you are offering, what maybe other platforms are there. Maybe I'll wait for a few more days when I can get the best on the ticket prices. So I'm not very much ready for the purchase right away. Why? Because I have some future requirements. So I'm looking it for a future requirements, right? So in all those cases, what people will prefer? People will prefer that you are staying connected with them. The brands is staying connected with them. Now I am giving you some realistic example. Let's say, guys, you are the one who is looking for something. There are two companies. Now I'm giving you example that there are two companies. You are looking to purchase something, let's say iPhone from Amazon. You are looking for purchase iPhone from Flipkart also. You have seen that, okay, both the sales are going to start after 15 days. But when you are looking at those sales are going to be start after 15 days, then Amazon is sending you the emailers. Amazon is staying connected with you. They are sending you the app notification. They show you on the ads that our sale is going to be live in next few hours and this and that and this. So, and the other platform, let's say Flipkart or maybe some XYZ platform, they are not engaging with you. They are not reminding you. They are not engaging with you. They are not connecting with you. Once you came on their website and then you close their website and then nothing happened, then they stay untouched to you. They never nurtured you. So what will happen, guys? In all these cases, you will, or that platform will lose the customer, correct? Would you rather go to someone who is like, you will be more familiar with, again, you will be more connected with, who will be keep reminding you on, Or maybe suddenly you will get a link, you click on that, you land on the Amazon, and then you see, okay, this price is in my budget. Okay, let's make a purchase quickly. So this is the power of nurturing, and this is actually working. Why I'm saying this? Because in real time business scenario, maybe you guys, some of you have experienced the business, but maybe most of you have never experienced the business. But I work with various businesses. I work with many businesses. So what I understood in all these aspects is every time, every month, most of the businesses generate their revenue from their existing clients, not the current clients. So if in like April month, ABC shoes generate 100 leads, I cannot say, or maybe 1000 lead, I cannot say these all customer of 100 sales are from 1000 lead. The 40 to 60% of people purchasing, they are from the previous data. So for an example, there are 900 people, in this case 1700 people. So now 1700 plus this 900 total comes to somewhere around 2600. So similarly, month on month, this number is going to be increased. Your buffer is going to be increased. And if you're not engaging with them, if you're not, and like you can say, connecting with these people, then you will lose every opportunity from your future buyers, right? You will lose all those opportunity that they can be your customer in future, after few days, after few months. Why? Just because you have not invested on that. You just because you have not staying engaged with them. So this is very important to do the nurturing, and that nurturing will help you to convert your previous data, convert people from your previous data, right? So when I am sitting in April month, when I am generating 3000 leads in this time, but I am getting major sales from my previous data. I am 40 to 60% of sales I'm getting in previous data. Why? Because I am recalling that people, I am reminding those people, I am engaging with those people, nurturing those people to stay loyal to me. And this is something which will ultimately help you to increase your sales. So now if I am nurturing, then, and with the help of nurturing, if I just increase the 5% again, I'm not asking much, but it is a very huge number which can be done with the nurturing. But I'm just increasing the 5%. And after increasing the 5% conversion rate with the help of nurturing, how many sales I'll be making, guys, this time? Quickly. How many sales? Guess it quickly, guys. 600, correct? So one thing you simply can see here, guys, we are actually multiplying. We are not actually just growing. We are actually multiplying. But still, if I'll see that there is again opportunity of 2400 people not purchasing my product. Still 2400 people are not purchasing my product. Now again, I have to find another reason. What could be the reason? Why? And to understand this buyer behavior or to understand this consumer behavior, you have two ways. The way one, you take their previous data, you ask the company, okay, can you show us what kind of a client you will have? With that kind of a understanding, you can solve one problem of targeting, that who should you target, right? Because if my product is purchased by majorly women's or majorly females, then I'll try to target them with my ads, with my like all the data, right? Or I'll make some changes in my product that it can be unisex, that everyone can purchase this, male, female, both, right? And another way is just I look at my journey, how I make the decision, how I behave when I talk about some product or some like consumer of some product. So when I look at myself, then I rely on, as somebody said, reviews, somebody said feedbacks. So I take it into the reputation, correct? All this comes in the reputation, yes or no? You also make decision based on the reputation of something. Correct. So when it's about reputation, guys, then you need to understand reputation is very, very, very important beyond all these three other things. If you are doing all three things and if your reputation is not good, then nothing works. Maybe you are a very good marketer in lead generation, brand awareness, and nurturing, but your organization won't grow if reputation is not good. So when it's about reputation, then I can give you a very fine example of it. And the one of the major example is, okay, let me just ask you your behavior. First, let's understand the behavior. If you have to purchase a product, from where will you purchase? Amazon, or you will purchase it from Meesho? From where? Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. Why? Reputation. But here the point is not about Amazon's reputation. If I'll say from where you would like to purchase, Amazon or Flipkart. Maybe some people will say Flipkart, some people will say Amazon. Why? Because both of them at a somewhere around at a similar level. Both of them offer similar kind of a services. But when it's about Amazon and Meesho, everyone is saying Amazon. Nobody is saying Meesho. Why? Not because of good reputation of Amazon. You guys have to understand it here because of the bad reputation of Meesho. Yes. People knows that Meesho's products are not that good. They offer some duplicate products. They send something. I ordered something. I get something. So these kind of situations are very much with Meesho. And because of these kind of situation happening again and again, is made their reputation down. And that's why now people are hesitant toward it. But when it's Amazon and Flipkart, people equally participating. If Flipkart, Amazon, Flipkart, Amazon. Why? Because both have a good reputation. If some cases happen like of poor services, then they take care of those services as well. Now I can give you one good example of that as well. How many of you use Uber for your cab services and Zomato for your food ordering? How many of you use that? But what is the reason I'm still using them? Because they listen, because they understand their customer and they offer the solution, right? Not about connecting, because you have various companies. You have Swiggy, you have alternate of like Zomato as well. You have Magic Pen, you have various apps which are the alternate of Zomato. You have many apps which are alternate of Uber, but still people are using them. Why? Because they are taking care of their problems. They are taking care of the issue happening with the customer. They are giving them the proper solution, which can be a win situation for both of them. Right? So for an example, let's say if I got my order late by Zomato, and if I go to their customer support that why you have sent it half an hour late, then they offer me, okay, this is a 10% discount coupon. You can use it in your future orders. We are apologize for this inconvenience. So they apologize, they resolve, and they also help me out with something which can be a situation where I'll be happy. Okay, let's have the food after half an hour. I'm having the food after 30 minutes, which is cannot be compensated. But yeah, they try to resolve the solution. Right? And when some companies try to help you out to find the right solution and helping you closely, then definitely you consider them again and again, because you know that bad situation can be happen with anyone. But repeating those situation is not the solution, or considering you as a customer or not concentrating their customer or not helping them is something which lead to bad reputation. Now I can give you another example of this, which you directly can relate with. How many of you heard about Byju's? Everyone? So Byju's, guys, is something which is very big organization, a $1 billion organization. But when we see their graph from $1 billion to directly nowhere, now they are nowhere, zero valuation organization. And when I say this, this means And when I talk about this, they fall down very quickly. They fall down, right? When they fall down, what is the reason behind it is their reputation. They are visible everywhere. They hired Shah Rukh Khan as a brand ambassador. They shown themselves on the Indian cricket team jersey, which is the maximum number of time watched sport in India. So they mention them over there. And then suddenly nowhere. Why? Because what the services provide, what are the services they were providing are not good. And even after not providing good services, they are not even taking care of their audience. Students are doing like various kind of activities, like how they are managing the money, and they don't care about it. And that goes into take their reputation to the bad direction, and then again and again, and happening multiple incidents on the same thing lead to a bad reputation of iChoose. And then they are end up with having not having so much in their, like let's say in their brand left. So because of their reputation, the complete organization goes very much down. So these all are the important concept, or all are the important examples that I have given you to understand the consumer behavior and to understand the market, how it works, right? So reputation is something which again going to be the very much important for all of you guys if you are working on some companies, working for some companies. So here, if I'll just say that after generating 4,000 leads, I also work on my reputation, then maybe out of these 2,400 people, some people are not purchasing me because my reputation was not good. So I worked on my reputation, and now my reputation is also good. I managed it. So I can convert 5% people more. My conversion rate raised by 5%. And then my number of sales will be 1,000. Right? But still, I have people who are not purchasing from me. This time, the number is 3,000. Right. So now the thing is, guys, this work can be endless. I have a multiple examples which can be done. But concept is you should be kind of a marketer who know the industry expectation. These are the four major expectation of industry which people expect. Most of the time, you will only see these two. Everyone is just hiring. All the business people, they don't put much of the attention on nurturing a reputation. They just put the post or the job post for the people, lead generation, brand awareness. Still their, let's say, company doesn't increase their revenue, increase their sales. Then they hire some PR agency. What PR agency does? They do this. They do nurturing, reputation, and all these things. They manage on all these things, right? So this is why business is not able to grow very much in the market, because they don't understand the complete concept. But being a marketer, wherever you are working, let's say I am working for IIM Skills, maybe you will be working for some company. When you join the company, maybe they have a one objective. They hired you for lead generation. But when you are in the system, when you are in the company, then you have to find out every problem. Then you have to tell those problems. That's how we are generating the leads. But with the only lead generation, we can just go in one direction. We can just go by the similar 10% of conversion rate. But if we want to multiply the business, we have to increase conversion rate. We have to work on the other direction as well. We have to work on the brand awareness, nurturing, reputation, on everything. And I have a plan for this. I know how to do this. So when you talk about all this, then trust me, guys, you will be the one who considered. You will be the one who is helping the organization to grow actually, to multiply actually. Most people fail because they only concentrate on leads. They only concentrate on brand. They never concentrated on reputation or nurturing. So this is why they fail. So you have to work with your brand like it's your own brand. You have to work with the companies to help them out to find the problem. So your job is not just to do social media. Your job is not just to do run the Google ads. Your job is to do whatever is required for marketing, to run the Google ads for lead generation if needed, to run the Google ads for brand awareness if needed, to run the Google ad for reputation if needed. So yeah, you have to run Google ads, you have to run meta ads, you have to send email campaigns, you have to do OTT ads, you have to do everything. But you have to do with some reason. You have to do it for solving some problem. Unless you don't find a problem, you're just doing it without any direction. You're just doing it for the company. Okay, create a creative which has some good features of the product and service, then start promoting it. That doesn't solve the problem. What actually solve? You create a creative, you create a video based on the problem your customer or audience is facing. Try to help them how your product can solve those problems. Then, like, show some creative and impactful ways to reach out to your audience. So this is how it works, and this is what we teach. Correct, guys? So now I'm just moving forward with helping you out how you can become this one, how you can become the one who can do all these things, who can generate leads, who can create brand impact, who can do nurturing, who can do reputation, all these things, right? To understand that, I'll be taking you my next slide. Plus, I'll be also helping you to understand in my next slide that what will be the right structure to follow to become an effective digital marketer. So this is the structure, guys, what we follow in our training. And this is the structure what we recommend to you as well. Why we recommend you this structure? Because it covers first insightful learning. Yes. Insightful learning means we guys help you to understand what is the platform, how the platform works. So I can give you an example clearly here. I can connect you with SEO. So let's say we have one of the module here, which is SEO, right? In SEO module, we have the first topic, which is topic covered. In topic covered, you can see we teach you all this understanding. So when you listen to it, understand what is SEO, type of SEO, care about SEO, expectation from SEO. Right? When I talk about all these things, this comes in insights to learning. That I am teaching you the insights. I am teaching you how Google works, how Google give the rankings. I'm not teaching you how to do SEO right now. I'm just teaching you first at the first step that what exactly Google demands, how Google works, the way of their search engine reacts. So first you learn all that insights. After learning that insights, the next thing will be we teach you a practical part about tools, that how you will be working on that, how you will be doing the SEO, how you use these different tools to work on SEO, right? And this is we call a live practices. We teach you and then you work in a live environment. Our trainer will teach you in the live environment. They will show you how actually do optimization of a particular page, of a particular keyword, of a particular post. So when they show you using the different tools, then you will learn it practically. And then the third step, which is projects and assignment. So once you learn the tools, how to use these different tools, then we give you some live practices where you apply it yourself. So let's say after teaching you, I'll be giving you the task. Now do the on page for this. Then you will be creating it for yourself. And that is something which you can mention in your portfolio as well. You can put it there. I have created these campaigns. I have generated these results with my SEO practices, right? This is something which you will be mentioning in your portfolio. Along with this, we will be giving you a 6 weeks of internship with IIM Skills itself, right? This 1 month of internship with IIM Skills will be given to you. And the best part, it is a paid internship. So you will be getting 6,000 rupees during this internship. And again, whatever the job you will be doing, whatever the work you will be doing in these internship, that also you can mention in your portfolio. So for example, you written one article which is ranking on first page of Google, then, or which is posted on Times of India. So you can put it in your work. You can put it like, I have written this article which is published on Times of India. I have written this article which is published on like first page of SEO or on the Google with this keyword. When you mention these kind of practical result in your portfolio, then people will consider you rather just talking yourself. Consider, guys, when you're sitting in an interview, and then let's say there are two candidates. One candidate is describing himself. I am very good at this, hire me, I learn from here, there, and this and that. But other person is just coming and showing the practical result they produced. They are showing, this is my portfolio. I have built this. These are my result I have generated during my training. So based on these results, would you like to hire me? So which one would you would like to hire? The one who is talking about themselves or the one who is showing the portfolio? So let's say SEO internship with IIM Skills will be giving you 6,000 rupees. Similarly, if you do other internship, you also can earn more money. So there is a chances that you can earn up to 20,000 rupees by doing the multiple internship during the training. Right? Now, if I'll just move forward, the fourth step is about helping you out. So guys, we already have a 550 plus hiring partners. These hiring partners are the one who hire our students and who place our student at different location. So for an example, I can show you that these are the hiring partners. These are basically the local recruiters. So if someone needs a job in Pune, then what we do, we call our Pune hiring partner and we say, we have a person in your locality who is looking for a local jobs in Pune. So you can connect with them with the Pune jobs and they will do it for you. That is one of the way. Second way is on our website, you simply can see when you go to this corporates and there is an option for hire from us. Most of the company like you guys searching for digital marketing course, other people are also searching for digital marketers. The companies are searching for digital marketers. Then they come on this website, they see this hire best talent at no cost. We don't charge anything from companies to place our student in their companies. So when they do this, they prefer us. And when they prefer us, then what they do? They come over here, they contact us, they fill up this form. And where this form goes? This form goes here in our hiring request, where you can see already more than 250 companies are there. See, 265, 275, 266 companies are already here in this list. And they are the hiring partners who hire for our candidates, who directly came to us to hire our students, right? Once you done with this process, how you get to this process, first of all. So once you complete your course, let's understand the process also. So what we do, first you do the training, then you do the internship. And after doing your training and internship, we will check. My team will check. Have you submitted all your assignments? Have you done all your projects? So once you've done your assignments and projects, then they send you for the interviews. Why? Because we only want to send to the interviews those candidates who are strong practically. And we don't know unless you don't do internship, unless you don't do assignments, we cannot send you to the job because we don't want to down our reputation. Can you see these companies which I just shown you? All these companies come to us. Why? Because they prefer us. Why? Because our candidates are good in practical. But if we send everyone for the interview who is not learning, then what? Then they stop hiring from us. So we want to make a path for everyone. The people who are giving their efforts, the people who are learning everything, then they are doing internship, then they are doing their assignments. If they are following step by step everything, then they will get a job at the end of the program. Right? Now, after these 4 steps, the 5th step is upskilling, which I already told you initially that we give you a lifetime membership access of IIM Skills. So even after completion of your program, even after doing everything, you will be having access. So whenever you feel like I need an upgrade, whenever you feel like I need some more understanding, I need to relearn something, I need to rewatch something, then you definitely can do this without paying any extra amount. Correct? That will be accessible for lifelong with just a one-time fee payment of yours. Now I am coming to the next part, like after upskilling, when I go back here in this particular page, let's say, so we have 3 different programs for all of you guys. We are not saying that one course fits everyone. So that's why we have 3 different programs. Maybe there are people who just want to get their first job and they are happy with getting 25 to 30,000 rupee of salary. You are good with that 3 lakh, 4 lakh is good enough for you, right? So if this is good enough for you, then this course is best for you. Why? Because it only costs you 34,000 plus GST, which is 41,000 rupees. After paying 41,000 rupees, nobody give you that kind of a return that you will get 25 to 30,000 every month. You put it in any plan, any investment plan, nobody says, give me 40,000 rupee today and every month you will get 30,000 rupees. This will not happen. But this course is giving you that kind of opportunity. You pay 34,000 plus GST and we assure you for a job of at least 25 to 30,000 rupee after doing this particular learning. Second option is if you are the one who is looking for a higher job. I am already into the industry. I am doing some job already. I am getting 4 lakh. I am getting 4.5 lakh. I need some higher jobs. I need a 5 lakh rupee of job or 7 lakh rupees of job. So if you are the one who is looking for a higher package jobs, then this particular master's program is something important for you. In this, we are additionally covering apart from, see, in this, we are covering SEO, website development, fundamentals, marketing, search engine marketing like Google Ads and all. Then your social media marketing, email, copywriting, how to write your content, how to write your ad copies, then graphic designing, how to write your or design your graphic content. So everything will be taught in this, which is required at an initial level, which is required at a level where you can work as an executive. And it is something you learn at an expertise level. It is not a beginner level. You learn at expertise level, but you learn these less topics. And these are topics enough for getting a job of 3 to 4 lakh rupees in the industry. But when I talk about this one, this covers everything you have in expert, plus you will have these other things to be covered. And these other things are something which make you stand out in the industry because no other people are aware of it. People are not aware of drop shipping. People are not aware about lead funnel. People are not aware about how to manage the reputation. People are not aware about OTT ads, native ads. So when you are sitting in an interview, when you are competing with people, and when you're looking for a high paying jobs with when the organization or big company need all these things, then you just have to show up that yes, I know everything. And when they see that okay, you are the one who know all these things, they prefer you over the others. They would like to hire you because you have better knowledge than others, and they pay you the similar amount, which is 5 lakh to 7 lakhs in between. And yeah, this course is slightly higher, 60,000 plus GST, like 59,900 plus GST, somewhere around like 70,000 rupees you have to pay in this. Now, third comes with job guarantee. Here we have everything covered in both the courses. Plus, we also have few new things which are like take decision on data, run your own digital marketing agency, how to run your agency as a digital marketer, and management models, how to work with everything like your finances, your marketing, your cost, how to understand all these things. So it is like financial statement analysis, dashboard preparation. It is kind of a management level learning we will be giving you here. So you must have seen the Shark Tank. How many of you should see the Shark Tank? Can you say in the chat box yes or no? Correct. So all of you seen the Shark Tank. In Shark Tank, you have seen that various employers or startup owners came and they talk about, I have this much of net profit, this much of EBITDA, this much of like marginal profit, or this much of my cost, marketing cost or marketing burns. So when they talk about all these terms, these are something they understand their financial statement, they understand their marketing budget preparation, they understand their cost benefit analysis. So when you do this, then it is something we will be teaching you in the program to go ahead and work at the higher level, to work at the management level of your organization. Right. And the best part in this course, one additional or amazing feature is if you complete this course and if you don't get a job, you will be getting a 50% fee refunded only in this job guarantee leadership program. Why? Because after teaching you all these things, we will be giving you an additional mentor who will be mentoring you for the job. Maybe you have a lack of confidence. he will be helping you. Maybe you have a like not good communication skills. So the mock interviews or the kind of efforts they are putting you, they will be helping you. And after completion of your course, for 1 year, we will put efforts on you on the other part, apart from your learning, right? All those people who are good enough, who have a good communication, who are smart enough, they can do this course and they will easily get the job. But the people who don't have much confidence on them, the people who are not very much prepared for the jobs, who have never understood like how to give interview and all these things. So if you take this job guarantee program, this is something which will be able to help you out to go ahead and get a job with the help of some mentor, which we will be assigning you along with your course learning, right? And this is something where we are taking care of a 50% fee refund as well. So by any chance, after completion of your course, we unable to like place you for 1 year from your date of completion to next 1 year. If in this period we unable to place you by working on you multiple times, by suggesting you multiple times, then definitely we help you with a 50% of fee refund, right? After completion of the course within 1 year, if you don't get placed by us. Right, so this is something, these three different programs are here. Now I am moving to the next slide, which is thanking to all of you for joining this particular session. And before leaving, I really want a feedback from you. I really want to know like how the session was,